That treasure should be somewhere around here. Holy shit. Ah! I'll get you for this, dragon. Yeah. Boing. Boing. Boing, 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 boing. And that's the day when I became Shovelknight.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 10th episode of the challenge. And if you haven't guessed it yet from that amazing intro sequence, no false modesty there, we're going to play some Shovelknight today. So let's hop right into it. Start with the game and the story. Shovelknight is one of the biggest success stories on the Kickstarters and a contender for several Game of the Year awards. Honestly, if you haven't heard of Shovelknight yet, welcome to 2015. Here's your rocket has just been cleaned. The game was created by Yacht Club Games and has recently received its first major DLC update. A policy we can all get behind, as this expansive DLC pack contains a fully remade campaign with a new playable character, a new mode, and a massive update to the already awesome OST. The best part? It's free! DLC. Shovelknight was released on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, DS, Vita, Amazon Fire, your mom, the kitchen sink. You can pretty much get it on anything. So there's no excuse. If you haven't already got it, go get this lovely piece of gaming history. We start this nostalgic trip back to the realm of faux 8-bit as our hero Shovelknight sets out on his quest to save his beloved Shield Knight. Shovelknight and Shield Knight were at one point partners in justice and the greatest heroes in the land, until one day bad stuff happened and Shield Knight vanished into an amulet at the Tower of Fate. This broke poor Shovelknight's heart and he spent the rest of his days in solitude. Until he hears the news about the Tower of Fate being unsealed by an evil enchantress and her 8 dastardly knights of the Order of No Quarter, which is possibly one of the greatest names for a group of villains since the Sinister Six or the Legion of Doom. Shovelknight must make his way through 8 villainous knights to the final confrontation with the sorceress herself. For chivalry! Shovelknight controls like a retro SNES game, back when controls had less buttons and everything outside was sepia colored. You want to hit, you hit that jump button. You want to attack, you hit that attack button. You want to do a special attack, you hold that directional pad up and hit that attack button again. You want to pause? Why the fuck would you want to pause? This game is awesome! Shovelknight controls like a mixture between the classic Mega Man games and the NES DuckTales games. The controls are tighter than David Bowie's Tights and Labyrinth. I'm sorry for that image. You can do jumping and dodging, whacking and smacking while you poker your way through the levels. It seems the only thing Shovelknight can do is duck, because knees are for peasants. Track is a blessing to the ears. Jake Kaufman does it again. While this DuckTales remastered OST was like getting small pieces of chocolate thrown straight into your mouth, the Shovelknight OST raises the complexity to the next level. There's more akin to being banqueted with deviling blueberries bound by Bon Bouche and Banana Baccarat to you by busty bikini cats with Lillian babes. First try. The graphics are a throwback to the NES era of video games, going for a faux 8-bit style. I mention the word faux here because if the NES tried to run a game like Shovelknight, it would run harder than your average first generation Xbox 360. Between parallax scrolling and 2.5D elements, this game takes what you liked about the old school era and adds a modern twist to them. All of that at a sharp 60 frames per second. While the graphics are nothing groundbreaking, they serve what purpose they need to serve. There is a lot of ways to challenge someone to play Shovel Knight. For instance, you can play the game without using checkpoints, by doing the one thing we know best, destroying all of them. Or, you can try beating the game without dying, or beating the game without using trample. Sadly, trample won't appear in this run. Because in this run, it's all about I've been challenged to beat this game in under 15 minutes. Now, to put that in perspective, the fastest run of this game ever is in 45 minutes and 36 seconds by an American player called Engage. Congratulations, man. I won't even try beating your time. Shovel Knight is filled to the brim with shortcuts and speedrunning tricks, mostly utilizing the arsenal of weaponry scattered throughout the stages as you complete them. So, beat the game and get close to the world record? That seems nigh impossible challenge accepted. Roll the montage. Shovelknight is hard. Shovelknight is fair but fun. Getting a sub 50 run is near impossible. There's 8 robot Knights of No Quarter to beat. Then there's the Black Knight, the 8 Knights again, and finally the Enchantress. Add some rough attack stages to speedrun. Screw you, Spectre 9. And you've got yourself a challenge. Shovelknight is an amazing game with great controls, fun bosses, amazing music, and good graphics. If you haven't tried it yet, get it now. Like, just pause the video right here, go and get it, play it, and then return. This game gets a 9 out of 10. As for the challenge, beating this run gets a challenge rating of hell. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the challenge. I hope you enjoy it, and if you have more challenges for me, leave a comment or meet up with me on the social medias listed in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check back next week for a new challenge. Or if you're hungry for more challenges, check out the video on the right here to see me beat the world record of Spinarium twice over. Until then, have a nice night or day, depending on where you are, and bye.